Hello there, welcome back. So, what I've been working on is this this seam. So this wing has been replaced, and when it wasn't done very well. So this seam doesn't actually sit completely flat. It's not the best, to be honest. So the seam strip always would pop off, and it really bugged me. So I decided to start cleaning it up the other day. Found some filler, kept chasing the filler, ended up with all this as bare metal. So job today is to try and make this best I can. You can see, hopefully you can still see, there's filler in there, so I'll dig all the rest of that out and then we'll see where we are then. Obviously you can see some weld here that doesn't look great, so that'll need cleaning up, and yeah, just need to make it look nice and pretty. I got a bit distracted from this. I don't know if you can see that there's a hole in this side, and there's a hole just there on this side, and the profile is completely wrong compared to the other side. So this wing is absolutely a replacement. You can tell that it wasn't primed properly. I think it was just over the etch coating or whatever it comes with. This A panel I think has been replaced as well, because that's not the best. Looking under here, you can't really see an awful lot, but I'm pretty sure they welded along the lip rather than spot welding it or plug welding it along the seam. Yeah, so that'll give me something to mess around with, certainly. You can see all the bad paint along the door there. Not good fun. But yeah, while the car was up in the air, I thought I'd give it a little bit of a clean. I discovered some of the paint peeling on the subframe, which I think is probably a leak. Yeah, I think it was a leak from when I filled up all the braking system. So a bit of brake fluid got on there and it just peels off in sheets. And yeah, another thing, while I was here, I figured I would take off this suspension top mount. I don't know why I thought I would get away with it. Every restoration I've seen, that's been rusted, and of course then you've got a big hole here, so that's another job to add to the list. As you can see, we've got this nice big hole, so I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see, but let's try and cut some out and then we'll weld in some new metal. Right, so this pipe is kind of getting in the way, so let's remove that. There we go, with that removed, we've got much better access. Unfortunately, the little bolt that holds this bracket on snapped off, so that's another thing we're going to have to fix afterwards. You know what? For some very rusty, thin metal, this is putting up more of a fight than I thought. Well, certainly putting up more of a fight than I thought it would. I thought this would be falling off by now. Certainly a couple of hidden spot welds in there. Right, I'll bring you back when it's out. Right then, so we've cut out an awful lot of rusty metal, and I've taken a slightly different approach and gone with masking tape over the hole, and then I've ran a file along these edges, and then I should be able to pull this piece out, transfer that to steel, and it should be almost a perfect fit. So we'll give that a go and see how it comes out. Right, there we go. That should hopefully be a good enough template to get us most of the way there. And while this is off, I'm just gonna put some cure rust in there just to get rid of any surface rust. It actually looks not bad, so hopefully we will be okay. Let's zip around the outside. As always, keep the guard on. Handle's always good as well. Right, let's go and have a look, see how it fits on the car. So it is still too large to fit in the hole, which is a good thing because we want to slowly trim little bits until it fits completely perfectly. And I can see from where the holes are that it needs to go up and to the left slightly, so we'll take material off the top and on the left hand side. After some fiddling around, this is what we've got. Obviously I've left it long here because this is what we've cut off, this lip, so I'm going to bend that up to try and match what we've taken off, and then we can weld it in. Not too bad. I just trimmed off tiny bit at a time with a flap disc just taking that thickness of material down. I've gone over and got rid of the galvanizing. So let's bend that lip and then start welding it in. So there we are. I've put a little bit of paint in behind and also bent that lip up. It's bolted in now, so it's in the right place, and I'm just going to put a few tacks around the outside before we fully weld it up. Okay, right, let's keep going. Battery's about to die on the camera. What a terrible time for the battery to die. Anyway, here we go. Alright, so there's my welding. It's not great. I'll have to tidy it up or I'll get told off by the YouTube police. So let's make it pretty and then we should be good to go. And there we go. All nicely ground off, cleaned up. And ready to bolt in the new lowered shock mount. Let's give it a lick of paint and then we're done. Just use some of this. It's just something that I had in my store of paints, and it comes out and it's a bit like glitter. Good stuff. There we have it. You can't see an awful lot, but yeah, that's all ready to have the new top mount bolted in. Quite a successful day, I think. Right, thanks for watching. Catch us again next time. Oh dear. I made a mistake, boys. Can you see what that is? Behind there, yep, that's my wiring loom. And you can see some bits of copper. Oh dear.